when I was asked to speak on this panel, of course, most of my friends, and you'll hear that I consider myself, you know, a typical American Jew. That being said, someone said, well, why don't you talk about another tradition? And I'll give you a quick tradition on my family. I'm the third generation of an American Jewish family who's believed in tzedakah and philanthropy. I followed in the steps of my grandfather, my father, my uncle, now my cousins, myself, hopefully my kids. So we come from a tradition that's somewhat different than Jewish tradition as you would define it. But that being said, I believe, and you heard it say that I believe in alternative Jewish education. I'm a typical American Jew. I would think I'm pretty typical other than my real involvement with Israel and my dedication to Jewish institutions in philanthropy and tzedakah. But most of us, as most people know, there's 6 basic things that American Jews do that makes themselves consider themselves Jewish. And we all know what they are. Some type of Seder, something to do with lighting the Hanukkah candles, High Holy Day experience. It could be any variety of that. Bar and bat mitzvah, weddings, and deaths. And 65% of the American Jews consider this perfect and makes them feel very Jewish. But if you looked at the Pew study, which just recently came out, 44% of all Americans claim they have changed their religious identity at least once in their lifetime. 25% claim they have a different religious identity than their parents. And that just came out, I don't think, a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago. But basically, we live, speaking as an American, remember, I can only speak it as an American, that we live in a very global and open society. And our religion, in my opinion, is not going to make the transformation to the next generation, or even, you know, to me, unless it does something to make our lives better. It has to answer the basic questions. Can I have a better life? Can I have meaning and purpose to my life? Can I be happier? Am I raising my children properly? How do my kids not fight? All the things you ask every day in your life. And most of us are saying, if my religion isn't that, I'll choose another religion. As you saw by the Pew study, people keep searching in America for something that makes their life better. So religion is like on the move. You know, we worry mostly inside the Jewish America or inside traditional America. We worry about trying to make people more Jewish. And the debate is whether they're more Jewish if you're intermarried or you're Jewish. You're not Jewish. I have a different take. My take is that we all want to, if we offer something that will make your life enrich it, you'll follow it. And I've done an experiment. I'm in the midst of an experiment with, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, Aspen, Colorado. But I'll go back to Baltimore, Maryland now. I have a retreat center, and some of you who are involved in philanthropic life in America know it's called the Pearlstone Retreat Center, and it's built around the premise right now that it has an Arab, so that we basically entertain Jewish groups to experience Shabbat, weekends, Pesach, bar and bat mitzvahs, graduating classes at the Sunday schools and traditional schools. So now we're trying an experiment. Working with the Baltimore Federation and CLA, which is the National Center for Learning and Leadership, we've started with a survey. And the survey was basically geared towards young adults with kids. So we did a survey of all the magazines, parents, all the articles, all the symposiums. There is nothing that talks about how Jewish wisdom or a Jewish tradition can help you raise your kids better. So now that we've got the survey, we're starting to design a program that says, in effect, here's the program. The program is, you know, whatever it is, because now we're designing the program now that we've done the research. And the trick is to see if something that's going to help you raise your kids better can attract a Jewish parent. Listen, the parents are more concerned when you have young kids, and I've had them once, you know, a long series of young kids, lots of times. But that being said, I think the truth is you're more worried about how you raise your kids, sibling rivalry, and we're hoping that a program designed to that will prove that our tradition has something to offer. And it's interesting, another experiment we had is that we had an organic farm. So I go out there last fall, And they're a bunch of hippies, you know, they got left out from the 60s, like when I was in college. And they're doing this organic farm using all organic and Jewish tradition. Lo and behold, this year we win the prize for the greenest organization in the state of Maryland, because everybody's coming to see how you have organic farming and Jewish tradition. So that only proves the point: if you have something of value, somebody will believe in it and use it. And with that, I'll end. Thank you.